Hello everybody, Waffles S'mores 99 here, the best of the best. Queen of Manifestation is back in his town, and oh my gosh, this angle ain't it, my guy. Am I looking sleek? Do I look good? I think I look good now. Oh no, I looked a little boxier in that angle. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, today I cannot believe I did not even tell you guys. I did not even make a video about this pretty soon. But I'm sure you're gonna be able to see this ASAP Rocky because it's one of these things that are pretty important, at least to me. I make these videos ahead of time and then I just schedule them because that's just how I rock and roll. I like to do that. That's just me. But if you don't like it, may God's peace fill your soul and find someone else to watch. But anyways, so today I'm gonna be talking about being delusional, bro. So I see some people out there on the internet trying to be, I guess, sounding smart, philosophical, and be like, oh, when you're manifesting, you're not being delusional or playing pretend. You're just choosing states, or some other, I don't know, kind of description that ChatGPT would be using. I don't know. Trying to sound smart and sophisticated. Bro, I can't. Bro, don't try to be sounding like a smart ass at this point, my guy. Come on now. When you're manifesting, you're basically playing pretend in your mind already, okay? Yes, you're being delusional in your mind that you got what you want, even though you clearly don't see it happening right now in this 3D reality. But in your mind, you're gonna be keep on telling yourself that you got that job, you got that job, you got your dream house. Look at your dream house. I got my dream house. I'm out here walking around in my 6-car garage house. Come on now. It's really that simple. I mean, you're already being a little delusional by just, using the same 1 or 3 affirmations, looping over and over again about that one desire anyways. And setting yourself some time to, saturate your mind with those same affirmations for 10 minutes, 1 or 3 times a day, preferably 2 or 3 times a day. But if you're too busy, then 1 time a day. Come on now. Come on now. Just say it as is, my guys. Just say that, manifestation is basically just playing pretend, being delusional, all that, because that's basically what it is. And it will feel like you're fucking lying to yourself and being delusional when you start, telling yourself in your head that you got that job, or you have the perfect self-concept, or you got your SP, or you got your $1 million and all that, okay? It's always gonna feel like a lie at first, but the more you keep repeating it, it's not gonna feel like a out of reach thing. It's gonna start to feel a little normalized, and then you'll eventually get your desire. The more you keep being consistent about it every day, preferably actually every day. Just do it every day, okay? Just do it every day. So yeah, being delusional is basically, when 3D is telling you no, in your mind you're gonna say yes. Congratulations, I got that desire. I'm sure you remember that spammy as scam of an ad back in the, I don't know, late 2000s, early, just basically early internet, where there's this happy face that says congratulations, you won, congratulations, you won, congratulations, you won. You're gonna do that. I mean, you're literally gonna do that, except this ain't gonna be a scam. You're gonna be telling yourself that congratulations, I won, congratulations, I won, congratulations, I got my dream car, congratulations, I got my Maserati, congratulations that I got my big banks, congratulations on getting my bands. It's really that simple. Yeah, it's just play pretend. That's all you're doing. Do how you were when you were a kid, but in your mind at this point. I mean, if you do have dolls, you're a doll collector like me and all, I guess you could do, play with your dolls as if, you are Barbie and Ken is your SP and all that good stuff, if you want to do that, alright? But you get what I mean. Play pretend in your mind that you got that desire, alright? That's really all it is. You are being delusional by doing that. And what it takes to be delusional too is that you keep being persistent in that new story, okay? You keep being persistent in your mind that you got that desire. Even though 3D is gonna keep telling you, is gonna try to keep telling you, no, you're not getting that desire. Not so fast. You're not getting that desire. You're stumped. You're gonna be telling yourself, nope, I have that desire. Actually, I have that desire. Congratulations me on getting that desire. Praise God on getting me that desire. Thank you, God, for that desire. God is so good because I have that desire. Like that. So, yeah. And that's really all it is. Honestly. I don't know if I should be saying more about this because it's really that simple. Just keep being delusional. Keep saying yes, even though here in this world it's just trying to tell you no. All right. Literally, whenever I was manifesting my surgeries, I had to be delusional. I had to keep telling myself that I got the bicep, that I got the hysterectomy over and over and over again. Especially with the insurance debacle, when my first doctor's hospital said that I'm out of network for the hysterectomy. I was just telling myself, I got the hysterectomy right now. I got the hysterectomy right now. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I got the hysterectomy right now. I don't care anymore. I got the hysterectomy right now. And then whenever I was manifesting Spain winning, even though the score was still null on both ends, both sides, I was like, congratulations, Spain, on winning. Congratulations, Spain, you won. This is Spain's game. Spain won, Spain won, Spain won, Spain won. Spain won. This is Spain's game. This is Spain's game. Nope, sorry, Argentina, but Spain won this one. Spain is good. Spain won this one. Spain is dominant. You get the point. Like that. So you do the same thing with your house, with your dream job. I did the same thing with my dream job too. I just told myself over and over again, even though I kept getting rejection letters left and right, that I got my dream real job at a dream company. I got a dream real job at a dream company. I got a dream real job at a dream company. I got a dream real job at a dream company. Even when it felt like it was getting discouraging every single time I was getting that rejection email. I got my dream real job at a dream company. I got a dream real job at a dream company. And here I am. I got a very flexible job, so there you go. Making good money. But yeah. And then the same thing with my weight loss too. So with the weight loss thing, yeah, I had to be a little bit more delusional because it's more about, changing physical appearance. I just kept telling myself that I have a small waist, flat stomach, small waist, flat stomach. Literally, that was the only affirmation that I was using for weight loss. I have a small waist, flat stomach, have a small waist, flat stomach, small waist, flat stomach, small waist, flat stomach. Even though literally in my belly was like, you see how it looks? You see how it looks right now? It was like a lot bigger than that. I was looking pregnant. This is literally nothing. I was looking like, alright? I was like having a bloaty belly at that point and all that craziness too. But I was still telling myself that I got my dream, what is it? Sorry guys. That I got the small waist, flat stomach. Small waist, flat stomach, small waist, flat stomach. And yeah, eventually I was just starting to, lose weight by feeling compelled to want to, get my steps in and exercising and counting my calories and all that good stuff. So yeah, and then I went from a size 8 to 6 to a 00, and I still am a 00. So there you go. All because I was being delusional about that. So yeah, I did the same thing with other desires too. So yeah, there you go. You really gotta be delusional when it comes to getting your desires, especially when the quote unquote impossible big desires that you want. Yeah, you gotta really be delusional on it. So you need to go all in by telling yourself the same, 1 to 3 set affirmations about that desire over and over and over again. Like, come on now. So, yes, you are being delusional. You're playing pretend when you are manifesting, okay? It's really that concise, okay? I gotta be that concise, because it really is that. It really is that, my guy, okay? So, yeah, you're just doing that in your head. That's literally all it is. Until that desire is fulfilled and all that. And of course, you don't stop. When you're being delusional like that, you have to be persistent. You cannot be giving up, even though, SP is like still living on the other side of the fucking hemisphere and all that. Like, you don't know how 3 is gonna be moving and all that. So most of the time you're not gonna be seeing right in front of your eyes the movement, all right? The movement is gonna be happening behind the scenes. Usually you keep telling yourself that, SP is your husband and all that good stuff, And the same with like your other desires. So you just don't know. You may never know with the movement and all that until at the end when it has already been manifested and all that. Okay, so just keep going, keep affirming, keep doing the affirmation sessions, 10-minute affirmation sessions, 1 to 3 times a day, preferably 3 times a day. If you're too busy, then 1 to 2 times is just good enough. So yeah, and then affirm throughout the day, same 1 to 3 set affirmations, and then boom, you're solid, my guy. So yeah. It's really that simple. It is really that simple. We cannot be trying to sound so philosophical like we're Socrates and all that. and like we're trying to reinvent the freaking Seneca Stoicism thingy. Like, come on now, bro. We don't need to be using any of that kind of like New King James Version kind of language. Just say it as is, that literally manifestation is just literally being delusional, playing pretend, because that's all it is. You're basically just telling yourself in your head what it is that you want. That's clearly not happening right now, but it is going to happen the more you keep being persistent and consistent and just repetitively say the same thing over and over again. Okay, so yeah, be delusional. Who cares what the 3D is trying to tell you? If 3D is trying to tell you you're rejected, you're going to be saying, nope, I'm accepted. I got into that dream school. I got accepted for, you know, the mortgage and all that. Like, you got to keep telling yourself that. Even if, I don't know, your kid can't get into this private school. No, your kid's already in that private school. All right? Already paid it full. They already got accepted into that charter private school. There you go. Or like, again, like if SP is still living in the other side of the world and you want them to be living where you're at. Nope. We're out here going out on dates. He loves living here with me. He loves living here with me. I'm so excited for him to move here with me. He loves living with me. He loves living here. He is so happy to live here with me. He can't be without me, you know? Like, he loves being my boyfriend. He loves being my husband and all that. Or if you're getting like a visa and they said rejected, nope, I got accepted. I got that visa. I've read plenty of success stories where people got rejected about the, you know, getting their permanent residence or some kind of visa. But when they kept telling themselves that they got accepted for that visa, or that everything will work itself out, life is perfect, whatever, they got that visa. That's what happened to me whenever I was getting my hysterectomy. Well, not the hysterectomy, but the bicep first. Whenever I was like signing myself up for the health insurance. At first, it was like, oh, we can't identify you, so you're not able to sign in. But I kept telling myself that I got the bicep right now. I got the fallopian tube removal right now. And then a few days later, after trying it again, I got my identity verified and I was able to sign in onto that health insurance to get myself my surgery. So there you go. So yeah, you cannot give up. You got to stand firm, stand on business, stand 10 toes down about your desire. No matter what, you know, 3D is trying to tell you, okay? Like, at first, 3D is going to try to, you know, work against you because it's used to, you know, the old story of being rejected or fuck yous or no's, accepting no's as the answers and all that. And, you know, you having a shitty boss or you having a shitty life in general and all that. But the more you keep telling yourself that you have an amazing life, you have the perfect life, your boss is so cool, he's so sweet to you, he's so amazing, he's the best boss in the world, boss of the year kind of thing, or that you always get accepted, never rejected, you're irreplaceable, or, you know, you got your SP, everybody loves me, everybody wants to be my friends, I got accepted in my dream college, I always get good grades and all that. That's what it's going to reflect the more you keep telling yourself those things over and over again. You're basically, yeah, you're literally being delusional about that at first. And then it's going to start to not feel quite delusional the more you keep telling yourself, because it's going to start to feel normal. And then bam, you will be getting your desire. So don't you worry. You just need to keep being delusional, keep being persistent in your affirmations about those desires, and then you're good. You're good in the neighborhood about that. So yeah. Alright, I think I said enough about this. Thank you so much for listening to this video, watching this video. If you don't think that I have said enough about this, just let me know down in the comments and I'll be happy to do my best to elaborate more about this topic, because, you know, I love to yap about manifestation and all that good stuff. Trying to tell people the truth out here. But yeah, like, if you like this video and are interested in more videos about this where I talk about manifestation with sprinkling with some biblical stuff, you know what to do. I'm sure you have been on YouTube for so long, and if you haven't, well, anything is possible. The more you put your mind into it, be sure to recite your Psalms, your daily Psalms, 23, 27, 91. And then until next time, make another video. That's it for this scene.